This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? Hashtag sexy. He's here.
This is your Barbados Today afternoon update for Tuesday, July the 7th, 2015. So glad you can join us. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. An autopsy on 6-year-old Johann King is underway at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. The child, formerly of Jackson St. Michael, died last Tuesday after he was taken to the hospital by his mother. Police are treating his death as unnatural and have since launched an investigation into the circumstances. His mother, LaSonta Gill, and her boyfriend, Dwayne Marshall, were questioned by police. There have been allegations of child abuse. Over the weekend, the Child Care Board issued a release acknowledging that it has received reports of injuries to the child and officers had been investigating the case. In other news, public servants are back on the job after taking to the streets for most of yesterday. But the NUPW warns the action is not over, and it has summoned its councillors, shop stewards, divisional leaders and committee members to talks later this afternoon to plan its next move. Union boss Akani McDowell dismisses suggestions that unions are not open to meeting with the Prime Minister. He says he's more than willing to talk, but under certain conditions.
If the Prime Minister, through whatever means he has, wants to have a discussion, I will do so. Because they say I'm young and giddy-headed, I will do so. To prove to them that I am not young and giddy-headed. But my position remains the same. Let me tell you all something. My position remains the same. If they think that they meet an arrogant person, by having a minister that says whatever he wants and is in Colombia while a protest action is going on, they have not met Akani McDowell yet. My position is the same. Those letters have to be withdrawn or those people have to be paid until age 67. I will have whatever meeting you want, but know what I want out of the meeting.
Enough is enough. Teachers serve notice they are fed up with how they are being treated. President of the Barbados Union of Teachers, Pedro Shepherd, is particularly frustrated about the lack of appointments in the teaching service. He says even though the union has made several overtures for authorities to deal with the issue, they're still empty-handed.
I'm calling on the government of Barbados through the Personal Administration Division to make right all the appointments in the public service of Barbados. You said over and over there will be no more layoffs. Maybe we need to define the word. We are not laying off, but we are firing. It tantamounts to the same thing.
Employers must make issues of health and safety a priority. That call emerged yesterday at the opening of talks on Occupational Safety and Health Week at the Accra Beach Hotel. Chairman of the National Advisory Committee on Occupational Safety and Health, Peter Earle, told the gathering he is not satisfied with the approach taken by most employers, pointing to a recent occurrence where two workers were carrying out their duties in less than safe circumstances. Earle lamented that it's virtually a norm on the island.
One can sometimes just go to a business place and in a very short time see what the safety culture is. I passed the hotel on the West Coast just 2 weeks ago and saw two men working on the scaffold. One was barefooted, the other with slippers, and they were about to climb the scaffold. And that sort of thing is too prevalent in Barbados, and although we've been preaching many years what the safety approach should be, we have not been very successful in some instances.
Safety consultant Tony Rochford, one of the facilitators who helped to develop an occupational health and safety policy for Barbados, told Barbados Today while there are a small number of companies which are prepared to adhere to minimal requirements, he's still not seeing the level of commitment which involves integrating safety in their management structure.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Got it in my hand, yeah. My Barbados, my bank. Got to understand, yeah. My Barbados, my bank. Ain't nothing like a core bank spare. None of them others just can't compare. You just got to love that taste. It's the world-class thing this land makes. Whether I'm cruising or at a bar, whether I'm at home, my bank spare is never far. For this blessing, got to give God thanks. My Barbados, my banks.
On the regional front, St. Lucia is inching closer to becoming a full member of the Caribbean Court of Justice. The government says it's ready to table legislation to make the regional court its final court of appeal. Prime Minister Dr. Kenny Anthony has written a letter to the British Privy Council indicating that St. Lucia wishes to delink from the Privy Council. Following this, the government will table the legislation in Parliament to break ties with the British courts. And finally, on the international scene, startling revelations in a 2005 court document bearing testimony from popular actor and comedian Bill Cosby. The unsealed files obtained by the Associated Press news agency show Mr. Cosby admitting that he obtained sedatives with the intent of giving them to women he wanted to have sex with. The admission was made in a sex abuse civil case brought by a woman. That case was settled for an undisclosed sum in 2006. 77-year-old Cosby is now facing a series of sexual assault accusations dating back decades. He has denied the claims. Cosby has never been criminally charged. That's where we end this Barbados Today update. We will be back again this evening. Remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune in to Channel 101 on Lime TV to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Continue to enjoy your day.